Hello everyone. Welcome. I guess I'm gonna maybe stay away from the whispering. If you guys like the whispering voice, just let me know. If you do like it, then I will put ASMR in the title. If it doesn't say ASMR, I am just using my regular voice because I just don't want to irritate people. I know I irritate people anyway. So anyway, I was starting to make a video and I even forgot what day it was. I was like, hi, happy Monday. It is not Monday, it is Tuesday. And then I realized it's Haunted Tuesday. So I had to stop the video and I had to go look up a little haunted story that we can use the cards with. Now, I am going to use my particular city because my particular city, and I'm totally gonna butcher this, it's called Appalachian region. It's the Appalachian region. And like, I have books on it, on this kind of like Appalachian way of living. And that's how my city, used to be. So I want to tap into the Appalachian. And this isn't going to appeal to everyone, but I think it might be a fun little way of asking those spirits to come through and just let us know how things like used to be and how things used to operate. So yeah, we're going to get into this. Some healing energy. Good morning. If you have your coffee, have a cuppa, get your tea, since we are tapping into the haunting and spirits. We want to protect ourselves and protect all of you. I'm going to leave that there in the front. Some healing energy for you today. Yes, you may have healing energy today. I hope you all enjoyed your extended. These are already shuffled, but we'll give them a good shuffle again because, I don't want anyone to think that I don't know, like have the cards in a certain order or something. I don't know. Unless you're into politics or doing celebrities, I don't think this really matters if I rigged the deck. Okay, we're gonna tap into the spirits of the Appalachian region where my city, resonates and the way things used to be. So what messages might the spirits of the Appalachians, is that how you would say it? What do the Appalachians have to say? Like about your life, about the way life used to be, maybe an event that happened. Sometimes the cards can absolutely tell a story of an event that took place. And what I'll do is, based on the cards, I will do research on it because I have not researched this. I just took a snapshot of like hauntings and stuff or in my area. And so I have no idea what my city and the Appalachians, used to do. So I will do research and then I will put a comment and see if anything came through that was actually true or factual. That would be so fun. Okay. Again, sorry guys, this can take a while, but we are shuffling live. So these are, the real feelings and everything that takes place. I did turn the lights off, so there is a little bit of a spooky vibe here because it is Haunted Tuesday. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We're starting to get some messages here. We are starting to get some messages. I want a little bit more because I'm hoping for a story. I'm hoping for a story. Let's get just a little bit more. Sometimes the cards get sticky. They stick together. I'm just like, certain cards that just really are dominant, I think, in the deck. They're just super dominant. Like, they always want to pop out. It doesn't matter how much you shuffle. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So I do read cards sideways. I read cards that come out sideways. And I do read cards that come out tilted. If they do not come up in reverse or upright. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I did get a message. Call came in. Okay. All right, we're gonna finish this shuffling and get the whoop. Okay, and we'll get the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this one. Okay, that's in reverse. Then we got this one is sideways. Then this one came out. And then this one came out. Okay. And then that one came out. And then we have the one at the bottom of the deck. Okay, excuse me. My nose is running. It's getting colder and more rainy here. Okay, the Appalachian. So we did get Temperance in reverse. And Temperance in reverse is extremism. Interesting. Imbalance, disharmony, and excess. Okay, and this card upright is moderation, balance, harmony, and healing. So something happened here to flip that over. So something happened where extremism, imbalance, disharmony, and excess started happening. Okay. That's quite telling. And then this card came sideways, which for me, this means like in limbo. So they could have felt this way, but then, you know, it tilted and went the other way. So this is the Eight of Swords. And upright, it is feeling trapped, mental imprisonment, victim, mentality, limiting beliefs. So this would go really well with Temperance in reverse. And then if you were to do reversing, it's breaking free, liberation, seeing opportunities, newfound perspective, and expanding horizons. Okay, and because, and this card does say, feeling trapped by own limiting beliefs, don't forget, you have the power to break free. So it's perfect that it kind of came here because it's like, no, you have the power. Like, you can do this, you know. So we kind of have a feeling of both upright and reverse feelings here. So kind of a mix. Then we have the Seven of Cups, which is your options and decisions card. And it is water. No, having too many options can cause confusion. Stay in reality. Don't fantasize. Are there too many options to make a decision? Choices, options, fantasy, imagination. So either they were offered too much, you know, it became too much, you know, or they just didn't know, like they couldn't point out like, okay, is this one good option? Is this a good option? So maybe they had some rough decisions and choices to make. Okay, that's very interesting. I am going to look into the history and I will update you on the cards we got. And what the story actually was. This is going to be kind of cool. So a little history here. I can't tell you what city I'm in because that would just be weird. I don't want you to come visiting me. Although it is, you know, it's a cute little town. It's quite boring. There's really nothing here. So you'd probably check in and check out quick. Okay, we did get the Four of Pentacles. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is Earth. Yes, don't hold on too tightly. But remember, savings are more important too. What fears are holding you back from financial security? financial stability, security, conservatism, control, and possession. Okay. Don't hold on too tightly. Imagination, possession. Okay, fantasy. Okay. And then we have a younger energy, Page of Pentacles. So this might have been like maybe financially for them, what happened, because, you know, it's like, I don't know, is Appalachian, are they like a tribe? It kind of reminds me like of a tribe. So I'm guessing that this was a really tight community of people. So I'm guessing, you know, if the community's getting pushed out or not making money or have too many options, they could get confused and just kind of, you know, lose their sense. You know, it says stay in reality, don't go into fantasy. So that's interesting. The Page of Pentacles, Earth, yes. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. New ideas can change your life. How can I stay grounded and focused on pursuing my goals? Opportunity, learning, exploration, focus, and practicality. Being practical. Okay. All right. All right. We'll get clarifiers. Okay, back of the deck. We have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is fire, maybe. The world is yours to conquer. But first, you must decide. This is decision, choices, options. So you must decide which path to take. Opportunity, learning. So he definitely needs to take a path. Can you make a decision aligns with your long-term goals? Planning, decision-making, partnerships, progress. Okay, decision-making. Did we have decisions? Okay, all right. So we're gonna go ahead. Okay, what is temperance? I definitely want to look up temperance in reverse. What is temperance in reverse? What is that? Give us a little bit more information on the extremism, imbalance, disharmony, and excess. So too much. Too much. Okay, excess. Too many options. There was, okay, perfect. Okay, so this makes sense. It's not it's not too far-fetched where we're just, oh gosh. There's a big old clump. I don't like clumps. I don't like clumps. I'm not going to take a clump of cards. I just can't today. I just can't take a clump of cards today. I ain't got time for that. Okay, something did fall. Okay, all right. Well, I guess there's more to this temperance in reverse we need to know. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, we did get a reversal. Okay. So temperance in reverse, we are getting the Four of Swords, which is the rest, rejuvenation, meditation card. God, I almost have these memorized. That's so cool because we're learning together. So every time I go over with a card with you, like I'm learning, it's sinking in. And now once I get the basic, and you too, if you're doing tarot at home, once you get the basic meanings, then you can kind of go in deeper and look up what all this imagery means, because there are so many hidden things in here. And depending on the question and what you're researching and getting advice for, oh, like if it's love or work or financial, you know, like people ask questions, you want to know about your, like, this could mean so many different things. There's just so much to learn. It can be overwhelmed. And I think I got overwhelmed when I first started tarot because like I didn't have any of these. So if you are starting, get these cards that have the explanation. I think this deck was like $7 on Amazon. It was so cheap. And these have been like heaven sent for me. So, okay. So for temperance in reverse, we got air, no, retreat from the world, recharge energy, and gain perspective. What aspects of my life require me to take a break and recharge my energy? Rest, solitude, rejuvenation, introspection, and meditation. Okay. Then we got the Three of Cups, a celebration, sharing happiness with others in your community. Okay, so this is interesting with the yeah. Okay. You would think Temperance would be upright, but Temperance is not upright, but we're getting the celebration card. Water, yes, celebrate the love within every relationship and friendship. With a social gathering or an event can be enjoyable. Celebration, friendship, community, creativity. Okay. Very interesting. There is a hawk outside. There's a hawk. So that's interesting. I think we got a sign there from the Appalachians. The hawk. I wonder what the hawk screech. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay, so we did get the King of Wands, which is the action fire king, and he's in reverse. Lack of vision, lack of leadership, overbearing, arrogance, and impulsiveness. Okay, so someone coming in not so good here. So the Temperance in reverse, I think, is absolutely justified by the King of Wands in reverse. So there we have it, folks. Okay, I want to look up what the Eight of Swords is. What is this feeling trapped? What is this feeling trapped? Victim mentality and these limiting beliefs. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. This is going to be a read. This is going to be a read. So I was happy with the card that popped up. We did get the High Priestess upright. And the High Priestess is water, maybe. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Trust your intuition. Timing is hidden. What intuitive insights are you ignoring? Intuition, secrets, mystery, inner wisdom. Then, okay, this is interesting. We have the Three of Pentacles. So this is people coming together that have a lot of skills. Teamwork. So Earth, yes, teamwork makes the dream work. How can I collaborate with others to achieve my goals? Collaboration, teamwork, mastery, recognition, apprenticeship. So we got intuition. Wait, was this intuition? No, the other one was intuition. Secrets, mystery, inner wisdom. Okay, interesting. I don't know how these are piecing together. You guys might have, if you guys piece these together and you have insight, let me know, because I'm in it. You're watching it, so you're gonna have perspectives because I'm looking at these cards with it. And we did get the Six of Pentacles. So this, this is making the dream work. This is getting together, and then this is sharing. Being generous with what you've done. Okay. But that's interesting. The High Priestess came out, which is the mystery, she knows. She knows. Interesting. She knows. So that's definitely a message. She knows. Earth, yes. Equality is necessary to balance out situation. How can I balance giving and receiving? Charity, generosity, giving, sharing, compassion. Okay. All right. Okay. I want to know what the Seven of Cups is. Seven of Cups. What are all these options? Oop. Interesting. Okay. So the Knight of Cups, I actually saw him. I actually saw this guy at the bottom of the deck. As I was pulling clarifiers, I did see this card, so he popped out. So, interesting, with the Seven of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups. Water, yes. Love is the bridge between you and everything. Okay, between you and everything. So this would be everything. A romantic offer, okay, is coming your way. So we got the romantic knight. Is there a potential for a romantic relationship and a creative project? Romance, charm, creativity, emotional sensitivity. And these are the cups. And we have fantasy. So I don't know, maybe someone came in that was too is it fanatical or had too much fantasy? Oh, fantasy. Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, this is fantasy. Sensitivity. Okay, sensitivity. I'm sorry, I'm trying. A bridge to love. Okay, well, we have a no and a yes. So maybe someone came in that thought, he knew what cup, he knew what cup to take. Okay, that makes sense why the Knight of Cups would come. Okay, I don't know. I think that the Four of Pentacles is fine. Let's see who the Page. Let's see who the Page of Pentacles is. Who's represented by the Page of Pentacles here? Sorry, these are sticky. I can't really clean your cards, so if they get goofy or something, like sometimes I'm eating and I'm eating and I'm doing readings, so my fingers, I guess, can get sticky. Get food on your cards. They're definitely looking a lot more rougher than when I first got them. Okay, who's the Page of Pentacles? The opportunity, learning, exploration, focus. And then I will go after this and do some research and see what kind of, okay, that's in, oh, okay. I mean, they fell out. Like I threw them out. Like they didn't even fall out. Like I was trying to be done and then they just like flung themselves out. Okay. The Page of Pentacles, interesting, is Judgment kind of tilted here. So we're gonna take this in reverse. So Judgment in reverse, fear of change, denial, self-doubt, resistance to transformation. Okay. Opportunity, learning, exploration, focus, practicality. So yeah, something happened to flip all these ideals for sure. So there's that. And then we also got the Nine of Wands for the Page of Pentacles. Fire, yeah, no, you have been through a lot and come out stronger on the other side. What challenges have you overcome? Resilience, determination, perseverance, courage, and strength. Okay. And then we have the Star. The star, darling, your star. This comes out a lot for celebrities. So I don't know. Maybe the Page of Pentacles was like a celebrity type of person. Air, yes. Hope is the light that guides us through the darkness. It is actually mid-January through mid-February, so this is Aquarius. What inspires hope in you? Even in difficult times, hope, inspiration, serenity, and faith. So you definitely have to have that when you've got Judgment in reverse. My goodness. Hope, okay. Serenity, faith, courage, and strength. So that's what this guy would be. So there you go, folks. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go back. Okay, all right, let's put these back. I know you're so intrigued by the Appalachians. If you're even still watching this video, God bless you. God bless your little heart. I mean, again, using tarot to tap into your own, you know, where you're living, like the history of where you are. Like, that's incredible to me. You know, and I'm not even that nerdy. I look nerdy because I wear glasses, but really I just have one bad eye. My right eye shot. Thanks to my father. Thanks to my father, my right eye is shot. I have my mother's left eye, which is, it barely has a prescription in it. It's my right eye that's really bad. So I got one eye from my mom and one eye from my dad. Call me a pirate, I guess. Just get rid of it and wear a patch. Okay, if there's one thing you want to tell us about the history that you lived, or the way you feel about it now, like what has become of the place that you lived, what would it be? Give us a card that would tell us, or give us any advice on how to move forward with our lives. So what's the advice of the Appalachian region? And it says Brushy Mountain. Brushy Mountain. So maybe I have to look up Brushy Mountain. I did write down Brushy Mountain. That might give away where I live. It's fine. If there's a stalker that comes for me, I mean, you know, so be it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Any advice for us, especially living now? I don't even know when the Appalachian, I don't think this is too far. You know, there might even still be Appalachian people. There might even still be people that live this type of lifestyle, because I have a book about it and I started getting into it, and they did everything from scratch. They lived off the land, you know. They made their own clothes, you know. There's a big history with the Appalachian. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, well, here's the message. It is the Four of Cups. So if the Appalachian people have something to say or advice for us living in the now. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that's confirmation. You need to pay attention to this, because I just yawned and I mean, I haven't finished my whole coffee yet. That's my second cup. It says water. No, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Is it time to consider new possibilities and introspection, contemplation, dissatisfaction, and apathy? Okay, so again, he's kind of the powder. He's there sulking. He's got 3 cups. You know, someone or the universe is trying to hand him another cup, and he's just quite not having it. So, you know, when the universe offers you something, I mean, you know, it comes from your own actions. So you either take it or you don't, right? And then there's consequences to that, I suppose. New possibilities. But anyway, this is the haunting message for today, the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we already got this card. We got the sharing and generosity card. So there you go. That's a wrap, folks. Anyway, love you all. Thank you so much for spending this Tuesday with me. It wasn't very spooky, but it did have to do with the past. And again, I will look into this. I will report back with any little information. And if you are a nerd and a history buff and you want to look into the Appalachian and see if any of these cards make sense, write down the cards, make some notes, put it in the comments. I would love it. Okay. Bye.